Did you ever ponder why you'll never get the chance to own zero point 0.1 Bitcoin again? Bitcoin. It's a term that's been buzzing around, stirring curiosity and interest like a swarm of bees around a honeypot. Over the years, this digital gold has skyrocketed in value and popularity, making even the dream of owning a mere zero point 0.1 Bitcoin seem like reaching for the stars. But why is this so? Why is this digital treasure becoming an elusive dream? Intrigued? Let's delve into the story of Bitcoin's rise and its limited supply. Bitcoin, a name that has been ringing in our ears for quite some time now. But do you know the story of its rise? Let's take a step back and revisit the history of this digital phenomenon. In the year 2009, an entity, cloaked in the veil of anonymity, known as Satoshi Nakamoto, introduced Bitcoin to the world. The inception of Bitcoin was humble, to say the least. With no intrinsic value, it was nothing more than a mathematical curiosity, a concept known only to a handful of cryptography enthusiasts. The first real-world transaction involving Bitcoin happened in the year 2010. A programmer in Florida, enchanted by the idea of a decentralized currency, traded 10,000 Bitcoins for 2 pizzas. Back then, 10,000 Bitcoins were worth about $30. But oh, how times have changed. As Bitcoin's popularity grew, so did its value. By 2011, Bitcoin had become a buzzword in online forums. It had started to gain traction in the mainstream, attracting the attention of investors, tech enthusiasts, and even the media. The year 2013 was a game changer. Bitcoin crossed the $100 mark for the first time, triggering a wave of excitement and speculation. From Wall Street to Silicon Valley, everyone was talking about Bitcoin. The next few years saw Bitcoin ride a roller coaster of highs and lows. It endured regulatory scrutiny, market volatility, and even outright bans in certain countries. But despite all the turbulence, Bitcoin's value continued to soar. Fast forward to today, Bitcoin is no longer an obscure digital currency. It's a highly valued digital asset, a testament to the power of decentralization and blockchain technology. The milestones in Bitcoin's journey are not just footnotes in its history. They are testament to its resilience, its adaptability, and its potential to redefine the way we perceive money. From being worth less than a penny to reaching dizzying heights, Bitcoin's rise is nothing short of phenomenal. And this rise to fame is not without reason, it's due to its scarcity. Let's unfold this mystery. What makes Bitcoin so special? Its scarcity. Yes, you heard it right. Bitcoin, the digital gold of the 21st century, is limited in supply. In fact, there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins in existence. This finite supply is a fundamental aspect of Bitcoin's value and allure. Now you may be wondering, how is this scarcity maintained? The answer lies in the process of Bitcoin mining. Miners use powerful computers to solve complex mathematical problems, and in return, they are rewarded with new Bitcoins. However, the number of Bitcoins that miners can earn is gradually decreasing due to a mechanism known as halving events. So, what are these halving events? Well, every 4 years or so, the number of new Bitcoins created and earned by miners is halved. This effectively reduces the rate at which new Bitcoins are created, further tightening the supply. The last halving event took place in 2020, and the next one is expected around 2024. These halving events, coupled with the increasing demand for Bitcoin, create a supply-demand dynamic that drives up the value of each Bitcoin. This is why, despite the market's ups and downs, Bitcoin's long-term trend has been a steady climb upwards. So owning even 0.1 Bitcoin is becoming a distant dream for many. The scarcity of Bitcoin not only drives its value but also makes owning it an increasingly exclusive privilege. So, why is the opportunity to own 0.1 Bitcoin dwindling? It's a simple matter of supply and demand. As Bitcoin continues to gain popularity, more and more people are trying to get their hands on this digital gold. But here's the thing. The supply of Bitcoin is limited, capped at 21 million coins. As we inch closer to that cap, the available Bitcoin for new investors is shrinking. What does this mean? Well, the opportunity to own even 0.1 Bitcoin is becoming increasingly difficult. This scarcity is driving up the value of Bitcoin, making it less accessible for average individuals. It's like trying to buy a piece of land in a city where all the plots are already taken. The value of that land skyrockets, and the opportunity to own a piece becomes harder and harder. So, if you're thinking about investing in Bitcoin, now might be the time. Because who knows? You may never get the chance to own 0.1 Bitcoin again.